Hello? The lawyer. KEXP. Well, if you're sitting there in your self-upholstered chair. Fucking Stoking. Sunday morning to you. Pibita. Stoking, maybe very late. Summertime Sunday evening, if not nearing Monday. Gearing up for some Asia Oceania region racing. Hey, by the way, Viking man, I was just responding to the message you left me on the appreciate that, guys. Just responding. I was outside responding to that message you left regarding the hate that's very much pervasive right now, especially in our home country right now. Yeah, I'm glad, because I was responding to it, man. I mean, it really gives me, yeah, there goes Tom. That's a topic, right, that I've especially struggled with, and with what's going on in this world. And you know, it's the endless conflict, right, of humanity. And I was sitting outside, and I was like, I could go on and on, like, thinking about this, right? In a nutshell, man, I think we're always going to have the good that's going to outweigh the bad, right? Eventually, it's not going to be easy, and it's going to take work. But I truly hold faith that you know, we as flawed creatures of nature, right, that we can all at some point learn from our mistakes. You know, I'd mentioned in that, you know, like I myself am guilty of every sort of sin towards another versus killing someone. And let's think about it, like even then, right? I'm sure a lot of my behavior, especially in my active alcoholism and drug addiction days, was drove people insane, right? The way I sinned, the way I cheated, I lied, I hurt, right? And I think we all need to find that place within ourselves to heal with one, accepting the consequences of our actions, and learning to heal and forgive ourselves and to change that behavior, right? That takes a lot. I think also there's always going to be that very small percentage of people that maybe aren't capable of that, and you know, for whatever reason. But I think the overwhelming majority, right, want to live and like Tom says, race and prosper and share cultures and ideas and experiences and just be fucking cool, right? So yeah, strength on your path, my dude. Strength on everyone's path towards peace, man. I think we're all doing our share here with online racing, right? We're racing people from all over the world, man. We're sharing experiences. We may connect via chat in the race, via chat after the race, via streaming, getting to communicate with one another, and we learn a little bit, right? And yeah, so I got faith in that, man. All right, so hey, speaking of having faith, to all my competitors, may you all have success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. May we all either maintain or gain our sportsmanship/safety ratings, have a fun ass race, competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it is always my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors. Keep my driving honorable, keeping it classy equally as important. Maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors. Should I feel the need to do so? Ideally, I'll say ideally. Make sure to set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude certified zone to speak. Long story short, don't get mad here at cars with my car. Don't get mad and talk smack. All right, race number 1 in the morning. Wasn't sure if I was going to race today. Hell of slept. I slept like 11 hours last night, man. The past couple nights, right? Past few nights, I've been probably getting less than 8 hours of sleep, which is just kind of par for the course. These this time of year, right? Summertime days are hella long here in the Central Valley, California. It's hella hot. I get up early. I do some racing on during the weekdays. I go skateboard. I go to work. Come home. First I go do some more skateboard in the heat. Then I gotta go jump in the pool, of course, because it's freaking summertime, right? And here we go. I had clean races in D class. Oh hell, are you racing over here in Asia, Tom? I wasn't even sure I was in a race this morning, but because I like hella overslept. Oh my God, California. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're in Tom knows. Tom right here, the super, aka the super doofus. He's over in Wyoming State, but Tom actually spent some time here in the Central Valley. I'm originally from the San Francisco, Oakland Bay area, but I've been here in Central Valley near Modesto about 5 years. Previous to this, I was up in Seattle, where it definitely doesn't get this hot, but I freaking love the heat. As a matter of fact, I think Tom was talking, he has to do his actual work in this heat, man. This similar heat, so I would pass on that. But yeah, it's summertime, man. You know, I view it like how I would in the same way that I would view like a snow day in Seattle, right? It's not going to be every day of the year. It's not going to be common, but it's going to be something exciting. Okay, so kudos to these guys. I might have some B and C rated racers in this lobby, man, but these guys are quick. I was hoping this homie was going to give me the bunch up, but he's like, no, Hector, fuck you. I'm taking the lead, dog. Okay, well, that's all good, homie. Hopefully we can... Oh, shit. I don't normally want to go to second right there, but I kind of had to. I was born in... Oh, hey, Wired! Hell yeah, dude! No way, man! Yeah, I was born in the city, and lived there till I was 2, so I don't really remember. I was a little ass kid, right? And then we moved over to Oakland. Those are my earliest memories in life. And then when I was 8 years old, my folks bought their first home after renting the first couple homes that we lived in the East Bay in San Leandro. So yeah, I know Haywire very well. As a matter of fact, I work for this company, Costco. Worked at them a long time. The very first store I ever worked at, there was actually this company called Price Club. Dude, why would you do that, homie? You could have just give me the bump draft, and we could have all been good. Why you gotta like force taking the lead on the first fucking lap, homie? But hey, that's all good, man. That's one of my Japanese homies. Yeah, the very first you built a Costco? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, the very first store I worked at was this company called Price Club. It was a predecessor of Costco, the company. And that very first store I worked at was on 8th Street in Hathaway. Right over there, not too far away, if you remember, Hayward. Yeah, you remember Price Club, yeah, right, exactly. So I started there in 91, and then it was in 94 that they merged, and it became Price Costco for like a year. And then eventually, because Costco basically bought out like 51% of the company. So, oh shit. Whoa, shit. Oh, Jesus. Well, that wasn't a very good turn of events right there. Now, was it? Jesus. Yeah, I started out with Price Club. They were union. My mom worked for the Teamsters. Yeah, that was definitely not a beneficial start to the race, though, was it? Yeah, Price Club was, we were union. My mom worked for the Teamsters in Oakland the whole of her working career. And so, like, right out of high school, I would work all these union jobs. I was always called, get out of my way, homie. Like, okay, get the fuck out the way then, bro. I don't normally run cars off course like that, but that late move right in front of me was not okay. So yeah, often I would go work like the ports in Oakland, I was what was called a lumper. I'd often work a graveyard shift. Often I'd go work in like Union City, Fremont, Hayward, places all over the East Bay. I'd go in, often work a graveyard shift, offload trucks, and then get paid in the morning. It was actually really radical, man. For like a 19-year-old man, that was great money. And then one day, my mom tells me, she's like, "Hey, you're gonna go interview at Safeway in Richmond. Safeway, like their Richmond distribution plant, also Teamsters." And so I went in there and I did the whole test and all that, piss test, and then so I thought I was gonna work there, and I was like, this sucks, man. I'm gonna have to commute from San Leandro all the way to Richmond, but whatevs, right? And then she's like, no, actually, you're also gonna go apply at Price Club. And I'm like, the places with the boom boxes, right? Remember back then it was the boom boxes before it was the big ass TVs. I have to trip out on that. As a little kid, we used to go in there, right, and be like, that's when like big boom boxes were the thing, break dancing, all that. Anyways, so yeah, went in there, and I've been there ever since. But yeah, man, a lot of love for Haywired. Yeah, you remember that, dude. All right, so yeah, that was what happened over here. Was frankly all my fault. I felt kind of bad for that, but it is what it is. Hopefully, this definitely isn't going to be a successful points gaining run, but hopefully I can maybe catch a strong finish. Ideally, catch up to this homie up ahead of me, but he seems pretty quick. So yeah, unfortunate turn of events. Yeah, shit totally happens, dude. Yeah, again, that was. I feel kind of bad because that whole collision through starting that downhill section, that was all on me. I fucked up on my braking. But where I took exception to was especially that last guy right over here, right? I don't get angry. Yeah, exactly right. I don't get angry with competitors as much as I once did, right? Like if someone hits me, I'm just kind of like, whatever, dude. But the fact that he tried to like just jump right in front of me last second, that kind of put me at risk. I was like, you know what, man? If you're gonna do stupid stuff like that, you might get knocked the fuck off course, man. So that's what happened right there. So something must happen between these guys, which 5 laps doesn't seem long at all, but this is a pretty long course, so mistakes can happen, especially with these tight-ass turns, especially if you get some competitors that might be slightly over-aggressive in their maneuvering. So there's still an outside chance I can maybe catch back up. These guys want to maybe take each other out. I would not be mad. I don't want to wish any misfortune on any of my competitors, but if you guys want to take each other the fuck out, I ain't gonna be mad at you. Yeah, first race of the morning. Pretty fired up to be out here. Should have kind of known when I saw the points build up of the racers and on this course that it was going to be potential chaos, but again, ultimately it's all on me. I should have broke away from the start. I just kind of jumped into this race without really warming up, and so yeah, that's on me for not being totally prepared. Yeah, so all right, we're definitely making some progress. So I've definitely been botching this. Wait, I can't see it right here. That's not getting frustrated, Dylan. Am I on the right channel? Dude, yeah, you know what, dude? I've actually reached this place, a fucking home in a motherfucking peace, dog. I kind of don't care. It's like if I'm dealing with a situation where it's a dirty driver, I'm just kind of like, I can't do anything to change that anymore, right? And like, for example, the situation with this guy on course when I had to escort him off course, I wasn't even really mad. I was just like, you kind of brought it on yourself on that point, right? Now, let's say, for example, I'm in a situation where like there's someone that's got some ulterior motive beef, right? Which I'm sure we all get there. We all have issues with some drivers, personal issues, right? Whatever that may be. If it's something like that, man, like I'm just like, you know what? If I see a motherfucker on course, I'm not here for that, right? I'm here to race. I'm here to get better. I'm here to improve my skills. I'm here to do it as clean as I can, right? So I've kind of reached that place where Frankly, yeah. Problem is GT7 such so tip race transfer it sets off the car. Oh yeah, it definitely was not beneficial going through the start of that one lap when I screwed up. So yeah. Hey, what up, Carly? You catching the flight over here to Asia today, bro? Hey, the racing's pretty nice. The weather's feeling good. As a matter of fact, as I understand it, right, because they're in the opposite hemisphere. It's actually winter time down under over here with the good day mateys. All right, so yeah, maybe look at there goes more guys who are like using that wall for almost like a bumper de facto brake. I've noticed that a lot this week. Okay, this is where. Yeah, I have a feeling if I wouldn't have mega botched this that first lap, I would have been good. But yeah, it was all on me that first lap. Yeah, it appears these guys are not taking each other out, so that's not good. I'm all right. All right, right on. Yeah, well, buckle up, man, because this shit's getting sketchy. All right, first race of the morning. Start off pole. Had my own major fuck up, and yeah, you know what? I'll chalk it up as a learning experience. I haven't been doing a whole ton of racing this week, but the race that I have been doing has been overwhelmingly more successful than I had anticipated. So I ain't mad at a podium finish to start the day. Again, these are all way lower rated racers, but hey, it's still been fun. All right, so race number 1 in the books. I'm about to do race C. Hell yeah, how's that been working out for you, Tom? Yeah, this homie who finished at P1. I wonder if he's an alternate account, because this homie had skills. He's definitely quick. I wasn't running my best laps. Who was the fucking guy who I had to escort off the track? I think it might have been this guy right here. I forget who. This is one of these fucking guys. I think it was in like a lighter colored car, right? I don't know who it was, but no. He was like in a rental looking car. Anyways, whatevs. That was lame. Oh, I got fastest lap too. Go me. Still lost some points though. Egg. It was a homie who won it. I gotta make sure I get these symbols right, because I don't know how to fucking forget my where's the Namachi? Namachi already cut out. I gotta go. Doc Webb and Justelino. Yeah, that was a good race, dude. Yeah, so lost some points, not the end of the world. Take a quick break before race number 2. A sharp return. Be right back. Pardon me.
You know what I mean when I say it's time for coming to me.
All right, gearing up. Race number 2. See if I can actually fucking control my car this race and not cause havoc. I felt pretty bad last race, man. I fucked up a lot of people's stuff. Okay, hey, speaking of Speaking of quick homies out here, let's chase Crawler's Ghost for a bit, man. This is a good test of how warmed up I'm going to be for the race. And yeah, because that last race, I finally started getting a little bit loose towards the end of the race, but yeah, that first lap, I definitely mega fucked up. All right, so I got just enough time to finish up a one lap. Maybe I'll pull off some sort of miracle and get a better qualifying to start off. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know if you heard me mention this yesterday, Crawler, but I've been chasing your ghost. It's been pushing me to get faster, and so I'm grateful for that. But what's also been pushing me is that whole slow AF. Having to look at that and be reminded of how slow AF I am compared to your ghost, as like me. That's what's made me mad. Hey, we got Billy Casso in the motherfucking house, dude. Hey, Stoking, morning to you, bro. Over here, Asia, Oceania region racing. First race, start off pole. Actually got myself a fastest lap. But yeah, unfortunately, I super fucked up going to the start of the downhill. And yeah, I wasn't able to correct it. And yeah, it was just kind of chaos after that. I feel bad, dude. I kind of fucked up a lot of people's races, right? Because I'm super fucked up. So this is such a tricky zone. Stoking morning indeed, my brother. Hold on, I can't read all that. I'm trying not to crash in the motherfucking walls. Whoa! Yeah, I wasn't okay with that, man. So, that's why I always say pre-race, my primary goal is to earn the respect of my competitors. And that's the goal, man. I'm not saying that because I'm like some great ass fucking driver. I'm gonna fuck up too, man. We're all gonna fuck up, right? But yeah, I try to be cool. That's all good, dude. Hey, this is not a PG channel, man. You can go as R-rated as you want. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, real talk. Am I supposed to like put like a disclaimer, like you got to be 18 or something? To like, I don't fucking know. I don't care. Whatever, dude. Yeah, the great Phil Casso is in the house. So tell me, Phil Casso. Oh yeah, I've definitely dealt with a few of those myself as well. Which is so weird, man. I often trip out on that. Like, why are you like? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think isn't it like $75 a year or something to do online competition? Like, why would you want to essentially waste your money just to come out and have a shitty experience? Hey, broccoli with the cheddar in the motherfucking house. Good morning to you. I got all the homies out here, man. Hey, we got Pops out here? Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, this is going to be a, and we got, okay, Mullet Man 97 might have won the race handle of the race award. But yeah, dude, fuck yeah. Good to see all you guys, man. Soaking Summertime Sunday to one and to all. Hope everyone's race day has been well. More importantly, your life day for you and your familias, wherever you may be on this great big blue biosphere we call Spaceship Earth. Yeah, gearing up for race number 2 over here, Asia, Oceania region. I super overslept. It's up like over like 10, 11 hours last night, man. I've just been short on sleep throughout the week. I mean, again, man, I mentioned this earlier, man. Summertime, it's really hard to get to sleep at a decent hour, right? Because it's like, hell light out, hell late. Hell yeah, we're not sponsored. All right, so hey, as always, all my competitors, may all find success in whatever goal it is you have set ahead of yourselves to achieve. Hopefully that's avoiding me fucking up going into the downhill. May we all either maintain or gain in our sportsmanship / safety race, have a fun-ass race, competitive race. For myself, I'm going to say it as always, my primary goal is to earn, keyword earn, the respect of my competitors, keep my driving honorable, keeping the class equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors. Should I feel the need to do so? Ideally, I'll say ideally. Make sure it's set opinions within the PMA's positive mental attitude certified zone speak. Long story short, don't get mad. Hit cars with my car. Don't get mad. Talk shit. Hey, does anybody know if Noble Kiwi is AKA the German Kiwi on an Asian account? I wonder if that is. It's always such a treat, right? Like trying to decipher if someone's like on an alternate account, man. I like to keep my shit simple by just calling it SF Oak But you know, with a 1, 2, or 3, man, Crawler's pretty obvious about it as well. So Crawler, by the way, I haven't been following the 118. I've actually been going like 119, switching over to the into the 5th gear. But look at that, that's allowing Pops to catch up to me. So Crawler's like, see, Hector, that's why I told you to go to fucking at 118, dog. Whoa. Why the fuck did I not go into 3rd right there earlier? That's super fucked up right there. Fortunately, Pops allowed me. He's like, yo, Hector, I saw you fucked up there. I'm not going to push you out, dog. See, that's another one of the reasons why you want to develop friendships on course, right? Or, you know, some sort of mutual agreement that you're not going to be a dick to one another. And thus, you know, there'll be a little bit potential more forgiving of minor mistakes, and the less mistakes we all have, or the more room we kind of give each other to correct things, right? That's where everyone's going to do better in the long run. All right, so I didn't fucking crash my car on the fucking wall that time. Yeah, the first race, that was in a really unfortunate turn of event. Whoa, let's motherfucking go. All right, so yeah, race number 2 on the morning over here in Oceania region. Got some Roadhouse KXP going on in the background. I can hear it. You probably can't unless you are listening to KXP, radio station based out of Seattle, Washington. Great Northwestern Emerald City. 90.3 FM on the radio dial up north. 92.7 FM on the radio dial San Francisco, Oakland Bay area. Which is, come to find out, the Hellhammer, it's from the East Bay. East Bay all day, dog. Hell yeah, man. Fuck, that's so fucking sick, dude. Yeah, man. A lot of pride. Again, I mentioned I lived up in Seattle for a while. In 03, my daughter's mom had a job opportunity, took us up there. We thought I was only going to be up there for 2 years. Ironically, we ourselves at the time were wanting to move to San Diego. She just got on with this company through like a temp agency, working this project in Oakland, and they're like, look, you know, go do this project up in Seattle for a couple of years. After that, you know, you can basically, it was like a global company, right? You can go work anywhere you want. So she's like, you want to go to Seattle for a couple of years? Like, yeah, you know, let's go check it out, right? Her career, we ended up getting up there. Her career ended up taking off. Frankly, really loved it up in the Northwest. And so we ended up staying near 20 years. That's where I discovered KXP, the radio station. K is in Kevin, E is in Edward, X is xylophone, P is in Paul. Dude, I am super fucking up this turn. Greatest radio station I've ever heard, man. Growing up in the Bay, right, we always had great radio. You know, we had good rock and roll. We had good college stations. UC Berkeley had a good one. Stanford had a good one. San Jose State had a good one. But yeah, man, KXP, all the DJs pick out their own music. Anyways, so I'm not in the Bay, but a little over an hour east here in the Central Valley near Modesto. Obviously not in Seattle, about 850 miles north. So I'm listening on the streaming app on my phone. It's a free app you can put on your phone. They also have a website, kexp.org. Yeah, if you're a fan of music, I have to tell people, I guarantee you 10,000% you're going to be a fan of KXP. So if you don't already know, you should check it out and get fired up. All right, so yeah, anyways, yeah, I came back to California about 5 years ago. And yeah, my folks, when my family and I, when we had moved up to Seattle, my parents were just getting ready for retirement. They wanted to have a bigger home. So they moved out here to Central Valley. My mom was ill, really ill. She had a major stroke a little over 9 years ago. About 6 months ago, she was diagnosed with cancer. She'd been paralyzed, couldn't talk. A lot of work for my pops, right? And they're not spring chickens, so I decided to come back. My mom actually just passed now. It's been about what, 5-6 weeks now since she passed away. Finally out of her suffering, yeah, so we're here, and I'm not maybe the greatest fan of the Central Valley. It's definitely not as easy on the eyes, natural beauty wise, versus the East Bay, definitely versus the Great Northwest. But man, as much as I miss my home, the Bay, right? A lot has changed out there. When I go out down to the East Bay, I don't know, Viking, when was the last time you visited, man? But I was gone for near 20 years. Yeah, it's gotten, just like the world's population has basically doubled within the, in our lifetime, man. Just like anywhere else, it's become super just packed with people, overwhelming, man. And again, as much as I don't really particularly care for the natural, you know, scenery and or definitely sometimes weird energies of the ignorance is pretty rampant out here. You can kind of move your arms around a little bit. So, yeah, if I want to be in the Bay, I could be out there hella easy. If I want to be in Seattle, I could be out there hella easy. If I want to jet down to Six Flags of Valencia and ride me some motherfucking roller coasters, I could get down there hella easy. Long story short, it's a good place to hang out. All right, so I've definitely been screwing up. Are we on the final? Like, God damn, we're only on the third fucking lap, dude. Hell yeah, man! Welcome to the 50 Club. Here, I'm also part of that zone. I just hit the third revolution of my 5 decades, just not too long ago, man. So hell yeah, dude! Always good to meet someone. Hey, dude. Oh, remember? Did you go to school in Hayward? Like elementary school, high school? I'm just curious. Assuming so, where did you go to school in Hayward? Again, I think we all know it's super close to San Leandro. Just got to go through the SLZ and the place to be to get to Madro Town. I've actually got a tattoo on my arm. As a matter of fact, that's what the SFOAK is for. That's SF is San Francisco. OAK is the obviously the Oak Town, the big O Town, City of Liars. And then we got the DRO for the Dro Town. The MWs from Marginal Way Skate Park, our DIY skate park up in Seattle, Washington. So I've got SFOAK tattooed on this arm. You can't see it. Then I got MW tattooed on this. Oh shit, you can't see that either. But actually, my homie who did the SFOAK tattoo, he was from Hayward. I was OG motherfucking Steve Spear. Shout out Steve. Like, won't be checking this out, aka the Pigpen. I did not go to school there. Oh, okay, right on. Anyway, so I got the SFOAK tattoo on this arm. That was 2010. I was living up in Seattle, and a good buddy of mine, C Spear, who was from Hayward, he had moved up to. That's what I love about the community age. Yeah, exactly right. It's a lot like skateboarding, dude. Like, right? Like, I can go to a skate spot and have more in common with a fucking 10-year-old than I can have like was someone of my own peer group, right? So yeah, man. So anyway, so Steve and his wife owned they had moved up to this town called Centralia, Washington, which is about 100 miles south of Seattle, near Olympia, Washington. Olympia, Washington is the capital of Washington State. Beautiful ass cities down there, by the way. So anyway, Steven opened up a tattoo / skateboard shop called the Black Pearl was the name of it. So Steve had moved up to Portland, I don't know, like 93 or something, man. We were all like 20 at the time, 21. And Steve was always a really good skateboarder, man. He came from Hayward. He would come to my buddy's ramp in San Leandro. That's how we met. You know, we all hung out back then. We all knew each other from the other little towns over who had ramps and whatnot. Anyway, so he started this tattoo skate shop. And so another friend of mine, mutual friend, came up from Portland. He's like, yeah, we're going to meet up at Steve's place in Centralia. Come down. So we drove down from Seattle, my girlfriend and I at the time. And I'll never forget, man. I was like, he's like, what are you going to get tattooed, Hector? I was like, dude, of course you know what I want to get tattooed, man. You know, like the fucking East Bay. He's like, we're going to put Seattle. I'm like, Seattle ain't home, man. And, ironically, ended up becoming home. I'll never forget when I was finally moving all my stuff back down to California after near 20 years, man. I fucking bawled the whole drive home, man. I didn't realize how much Seattle had become home. Don't get me wrong. I'm always going to be California in my heart, man. But, yeah, man, in Seattle, that's where we basically raised our daughter. She's still up there. Shout out Cameron. If you're going to be checking this out, she will likely not be. In Cameron's words, oh, Dad, this is some serious fucking nerd shit. I fucking love it, man. Anyways, yeah, but she's still up there. Her mom is happily remarried, still up in Seattle. I get up there about twice a year to go see them. I don't think I'll be heading up there. Well, if I do head up there, it's not going to be until October this year with the passing of my mom and all those events. Had to do some other stuff. And then another 2 weeks, the plan is we're going to take a family trip out to, bro, yeah. True that, man. True that. I wish they all could be California girls. Yeah, I was just listening to that song the other day, Beach Boys. But yeah, we're gonna be driving to El Paso, Texas, my mom's hometown. It was her final wishes that she be interred next to her mom in her hometown of El Paso, Texas. So the whole family and I, my daughter's actually gonna drive, or rather fly down from Seattle. And then we're going to all take like a family road trip. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, so I'm fired up. My kid's coming down, and I haven't decided yet if we're going to take a drive down through SoCal on the way out and maybe do some Philippe's, maybe do a day at Universal. I fucking love Universal Studios. Fucking love those Simpson donuts there, man. And then take the 10 across through the desert in El Paso. Or I was also thinking about maybe driving over through Vegas and maybe taking the 40 across, stop off at Meteor Crater a little bit east of the Flagstaff, maybe even drive up to Santa Fe. I haven't been to Santa Fe since like the late 90s. The last time I was there, man, we went to like some really cool Native American cliff dwellings. So yeah. All right, race number 2 in the books. I think given that we had some higher rated competition in this race, one, that definitely led to a much cleaner race. And well, again, obviously going back to that last race, I was the one to really fuck that up. But 2, that will likely make up for my misfortune last race. All right, yeah. So fucking fired up. I think I'm gonna do one more after this. I'm gonna get out and go do some skateboarding. It's gonna be a hot one here. I get another triple digits day. Right now, as a matter of fact, it's 83 on its way to the 101. Which I'm all about that life. About an hour from now, we're gonna start getting the 90s. So yeah, I fucking love this weather. Hey, got the quadfecta of Stoke. I would take that. All right, we got Pops, Noble Kiwi. Good to see you again. Well done, congratulations. We got this homie. Who did I miss in here? Did I not get Arthur So and this guy? All right, so quick break before race number. Yeah, Pops, great to see you, bro. Hey, thanks for letting me get by when I fucked up on turn 2 on lap 2, man. I was like too busy yapping. I stayed in fourth instead of going third, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, thanks, bro. Great to fucking see you out there, man. Hey, I'm gonna take a quick, bro. I can't skateboard my ass a break now. You know, my body's pretty fucking broken, man. I've been skating since I was 10, man, and I my springs are gone and my knees are shot blood on my knees multiple times, but yeah, I'll still get out there and fucking roll around in any way that I can. Hey, pardon me, guys. I'm going to take a quick break before race number 3. I'll be right back.
It's how we feel now. I've friends all night. Come down, baby, don't know. Down, just baby, don't know. Down, just baby, don't know. So yeah. Bring my breakfast to the table. Like another one, one makes boy. Do my job back on back in. You all see my baby's face. Just checking on down, baby, down.
All right, just for the record, right now we have been listening to the Frazey Ford, Frazey Ford, Ford, the happy song, Dum Dum. Yeah, again, we're listening to KXP. Before this was All I Really Want to Do, the Valerie June, the Big Money, Jean Baptiste. Yeah, this is the Roadhouse hosted by DJ Greg Vandy. You can't kind of see it. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys their website, man. Again, if you're a fan of music, KXP is the name of the. God damn it. Joey Holland, and you're listening to the Roadhouse with Greg Bandy. Anyways, yeah, you want to check out some cool music? Highly suggest you check it out. Yeah, this from Sunday mornings 9 to 12. Oh, dude, you guys got a rabbit? So sick, man. Hey, stoked. Congratulations on your new household family addition, man. How cool. John Baptiste, yeah, okay. Broccoli and the cheddar nose. Yeah, so this is the Roadhouse, which is 9 to 12 Sunday mornings Pacific time, which is, it's kind of like an Americana station, or rather show. I think Broccoli, right? I've spoken to you about this before. Saturday mornings from 9 to 12, they have the Positive Vibes, which is like all reggae. They've got Friday nights. I'm just mentioning on like my favorite like theme shows. Friday nights, Street Sounds, which is all hip hop. Saturday nights they have Sonic Reducer from like 9 to 12, which is all punk rock. Right after that, from like 12 to 3, I forget the name of the metal show. There's some DJs will focus on dance music. Some DJs will focus on just like a little bit of everything, like the Monday through Friday 7 to 10 DJ, which is John in the Morning. He's like a late 40s, early 50s dude, and he'll play everything, right? He'll play Public Enemy. He'll play Jean Baptiste. He'll play My Morning Jacket. He'll play fucking Frank Sinatra. He'll play EPMD. You know what? Like he plays, like that's like my generation, man. I'm sure the same can be said for many others. Is that we all kind of grew up listening to everything, right? As long as it was good ass music, I don't care who it was. It could be Barbra Streisand. It could be Bad Brains, man. As long as I could feel the emotion of the artist, man, I'm into it, man. All right, so gearing up for race number 3, chasing Tichy's Ghost right now. I think I was actually chasing Tichy's Ghost when I got like a slightly better time on my Euro account. Actually, it might have been this one. Yeah, this is a time that I definitely can improve upon. I've got it down to 214.7 in America, 214.8 in Europe, which if Crawler's still here, I'm sure you would attest that those times suck compared to his. This fucking 213 fucking maniac. But hey, you know, for my skill set, and I'm always looking for ways to get better. Of course, I'm not going to just sit around and not try to get better. But I will fucking take it where I'm at right now, man. It's definitely been beneficial for grid start, location, etc. All right, so hey, we got Pops in the fucking field again. Fuck yeah, dude. Else to the yeah, man. Matter of fact, I think we got a few racers out here we've seen before. Boss makes my 15.5. Dude, it's this course, right? I know there's a ton of time to save even still. Where the time saving, where it's kind of hard to tell, right? Where you're at is that start of that downhill section, man. Sometimes and then especially in race, right? You might have to adjust where you're gonna start off your braking going into it. Ideally, I'm gathering I want to brake after you start turning in. You want to brake about halfway, but sometimes I have to start at the front. You know, sometimes it's kind of scary. Like, oh, is my angle of the car wrong? Yeah, man. Like Viking was saying, man, these cars, these G70s, can be so weird weight distribution wise. All right, so hey, as always, all my competitors. Everyone, all my competitors, may y'all be rock and rolling right now. May we all find success in whatever goal it is we have set ahead of ourselves to achieve. May we either maintain or gain in our sportsmanship, safety race, have a fun-ass race, competitive race for myself. I would say, as always, my primary goal is to earn the respect of my competitors. Keep my driving honorable, keeping the class equally as important, maintain my composure, keep my emotions in check. That includes how I handle my vehicle, race scenarios. That includes any verbal opinions I may want to express about my competitors. Should I feel the need to do so? Ideally, make sure to set opinions within the PMA. Positive mental attitude, certified, so to speak. Long story short, don't get mad here, cars in my car, don't get mad and talk smack. All right, third race of the morning will likely be my ultimate race. After this, I'm going to go get in some skating, come back home, get in some swimming and some chilling back. You know, it's kind of weird, man. I'm I'm not a baseball fan, but especially since I stopped drinking over 13 years ago, I kind of found out that unless I'm actually at the ball game, yeah, dude, he's so fucking fast, man. And, you know, I was watching his lines. I was telling him, man, I've been following his ghost and was able to stay ahead of it a couple times in the very beginning. But where he dusts me is going to that downhill section. So I have a feeling it's just a matter of, you know, like the stars aligning, breaking, and all that. But yeah, go back to the baseball, man. I'm more of a basketball fan when it comes to like sports I want to watch on TV. And, you know, I love going to the ballpark, man. Don't get me wrong, man. I love the whole, you know, popcorn and nachos and the cheer of the crowd and you know, the take me out to the ball. I love all that, man. I've actually been to a pro baseball game in Korea too. That was mind-blowing. I tell you what, if you ever want to go check out a baseball game, go see one in Asia, man. It's like soccer fans consistently chanting and singing songs. They have like dedicated songs for each player, and they've got like these stages in the stands where they have like basically like these teams from both the home team and the visiting teams too. And the break on the downhill, you carry a lot more speed. So wait, are you saying dab the brake? Okay. So right now I just kind of start off. I mean, obviously you'll see how I'm doing, and you give me some feedback after that. So I found it's been I can't even talk right now. Also the hamburger thing. Okay, yeah, dude, everyone loves metal. Okay, so right then I'll like kind of. So do you think I was not dabbing enough right there, Cheddar, or do you think that was pretty decent? I mean, that felt pretty good. And then over here, this one's so crucial, right? Just to stop the car and get back on the throttle as heavy and as strong as possible. Yeah, dude, I fucking love metal too, bro. Growing up as a kid, right, in my household, growing up in the Bay in the 70s, my parents are both involved in like these social awareness and just groups that were just working part to help out the community, especially in the Latino communities. There's a lot of beef between the Asians, the blacks, and the Latinos in the late 60s, early 70s in the Bay, even though, you know, obviously very politically charged zone of protest and equality in the Bay. But anyways, long story short, what I'm getting at is we would go to like these family events on the weekends, right? And there'd be like everybody there of every nationality, color, lifestyle, right? So there was a lot of Latino music, there was a lot of Marvin Gaye, there was a lot of the Doobie Brothers, you know, just kind of a lot of Linda Ronstadt, stuff like that. So that's stuff I kind of grew up on. Loved disco music, fucking loved Olivia Newton-John and Grease. Suddenly, you know, like all that. Suddenly, like, anyways, I've always had a soft spot in my heart for like love songs and disco, man. Remember, especially in my high school years, I was made fun of by a lot of my peers. Oh, Hector wants to fucking listen to disco. Like, dude, it's grooving ass music, right? And it was, you know, I knew of AC/DC, I knew of Black Sabbath, I knew of, you know, all that stuff, right? And grew up as a kid. I loved Devo, I loved Journey, kind of loved everything, right? But it was really in my high school years that my peers really started turning me on to Metallica. Like, I'd never really listened to that. You know, Ride the Lightning, all that stuff. Dude, I really love that feature that all you guys do, man, where you guys are able to make like your own theme songs. Yeah, such cool technology. But so it was in my high school years that I started listening to all the you know, the Bon Scott version of AC/DC, all the Black Sabbath albums, right? That's when I really started to listen to it, because my peers, my skateboard buddies, were all into that, right? So I became also a big fan of that. Like I mentioned earlier, man, like I can listen to fucking Barbra Streisand and get the same sort of emotional fucking fired up as if I'm listening to fucking like some fucking Black Sabbath or like some Bad Brains or some fucking Slayer, man. So yeah, I love it all, man. If I'm feeling the passion of the artist, I'm into it, man. Although I will say though, right, because it's like scientifically proven that as empathetic creatures of nature, right, ourselves included, is that the reason why we're all drawn to music, right? There's a lot of examples of music in the animal kingdom, right? The whales and the fucking dolphins and the birds and all that shit, right? The reason why we're especially drawn to music and rhythm is that subconsciously it takes us back to hearing our mother's heartbeat while we're still in utero, right? Yeah, that's all good, bro. Hope your guys' day as well. So, that's why we're drawn to it, right? And different music tempos are gonna potentially affect our mood in different ways, right? Like last night, for example, I wasn't really sure I was gonna race, but I was like, I know what it was. I saw the homie, the Kentish Chen, which you guys don't know. Check out the Kentish Chen, streamer out of the UK, but currently living in Thailand. I saw he was streaming, so I was like, man, I want to run on course a couple of races with the Kentish Chen, right? He's a totally different time zone, so if we're gonna race, it's usually about late time for me, near my bedtime. But I was like, it's on fucking Saturday night. I gotta work tomorrow. I'm gonna jump in. Anyway, so I'm getting ready to race. I wasn't really sure. I was kind of tired. But the next thing I know, I put on KXP, and it's a Saturday night punk rock show. And man, they're just playing like this fucking shit. Just got my blood fucking pumping. I was just like, da 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 da. Like I want to fucking race, man. So again, it goes back to it's gonna affect us emotionally. All right, so what are we on? Hey, we're on lap number 3. All right, usually I'll be hell yapping away, and I don't know what lap it is. And this race, even though it's only 5 laps, man, it takes a while to get through it. All right, Pops with the fastest lap. Good on you, bro. All right, yeah, race number 3 on the morning. This will be my ultimate race of this morning. I will definitely be doing some more racing this afternoon, but yeah. Got a good 10 plus hours sleep. I'm ready to go shred after this. Got to go find a shaded spot. I went pretty hard yesterday, and so I don't feel the need to go pushing myself as hard as I did yesterday. Yesterday it was fucking. I gotta say though, man, I was loving it, man. Again, it was like 102 or something yesterday, and when it's that kind of hot and you're out skating, man, it's like you're just like, oh man, you're completely, you might have sweat flying off you as you're skating. I call it sweat drip on the grip, right? I love that shit when my sweat like lands on my sweat drops on my grip tape on my skateboard. But 2, even after I'm done skating, right, like I'll immediately go find a place to go sit in the shade, and a lot of times I'll have my camera set up to film a trick. I like to make like little edits, just to catch like a trick a day on film, right? It like motivates me to push myself, right? Like I'm by no means mega skilled in any way. I've been skateboarding since I was 10, but yeah, I ain't 25 no more, man. I just don't have the physical ability that I once did. But I still push myself to as much as I can, right? Like I still have that desire to want to progress. Oh goddamn, you're just returning from it, bro? Hey, Tom, tell me, which car you been running at on that course over there, bro? Woo! I haven't done that race. I put in a time early in the week just so I wasn't sure. I was kind of apprehensive what race I was going to do this week, knowing that Bathurst can get super chaotic. But yeah, once I set a pretty decent qualifying time over here, I was like, fuck it, man, and it's actually been a lot better than I had initially expected. Ferrari all day, every day. All right, yeah, I put in a time with the 4C. That was the yeah, I've noticed that, Hammer. You've been running that. I put a time on the 4C. That was the one that I was able to get the best time and frankly control on, man. I think I also tried the Nissan. I didn't try the Porsche, but Grove Street was saying that the Porsche, yeah, exactly right. Grove Street, he was saying that running the Porsche and doing the undercut, like pitting at lap 6 versus a lot of the other guys were pitting at lap 7. He was mentioning that was the way to go, and he said he noticed that was the ideal pair up after watching. I don't know if he mentioned the name, but some Euro streamer, he said he knows was having a lot of success with that. So, anyways, long story short, man, I love Deep Forest Reverse. I'm not as strong in the Group 3 cars. I mean, if it's a good course that I feel comfortable at, I could be competitive. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun over here, and usually it's very rare once the week starts and once I've chosen my track that I'm going to switch over and do multiple races, right? I've done it in the past, right, but not so much anymore. Frankly, I haven't been doing as much racing this week as I normally would either. Again, with summertime, it's just really hard to. Normally, I'd want to, like, especially in the wintertime, I'll get up like as opposed to like 6:30 or something. I'll probably get up like at 5:40 so I can catch like 4 B races if they're shorter ones. Then head out for the day. And, you get home and it's darker outside. You're definitely not outside swimming and doing other shit, right? So it's like, what am I gonna do? Just sit around and there's no Warriors game on. I mean, motherfucking racing, right? So yeah, this time of year, there's just more stuff to do other than racing. There is actually potentially a little bit of life out there other than racing, is what I'm getting at. Oh shit, dude! Did I smack the wall? I surely did, didn't I? God damn it! Woo! All right, definitely got a little bit squirrely right there. I felt my tires are fucking scrubbing. All right. Final lap, near done. Kudos to the boss, man. I had I think almost 2 seconds on it. He's cut it down to a half second. Wow. And frankly, he also gave me a bunch trap, which wasn't for that, he probably would have gotten past me. All right, so yeah, first race, I had a podium finish, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough to have a successful points gaining venture due to the fact that a lot of the competition were lower rated. But hey, I will take this one right here. All right, guys, so yeah, I'm going to start gearing up to get out of here. Go get my shred on. Everyone who showed up today, say hello. The Viking, the broccoli with the cheddar, the Felgaso, my homie Wyoming Tom, aka the Super Doofus, the Deepita was out here, the Crawler was out here, Pops was out here. Who else was out here? Forgive me if I've already forgotten. All you homies, man, ton of respect for each and every one of y'all. For everyone, a great, taking up my race sock, for everyone a great race day. More importantly, great life day for you and your familias, wherever you may be. Happy motherfucking summertime. Yeah, this is when we were discussing the Price Club / Costco connection, man. What a small world, man. Hellhammer out of the, originally out of East Bay, now SoCal cat, man. Yeah, hey, thanks for stopping by and say hello, man. Yeah, fun time race this morning. And frankly, I wasn't even sure I was going to race today either. So yeah, what a plus. Here we go. I just want to wish the Stoking. Yeah, the sheriff, dude. All right, yeah. Pops got fastest lap. Congrats on the fastest lap, homie. Okay, where's the Pops? So, okay, these are definitely some old ones as well. All right, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Dude, I just realized the homie in the P11 spot was a South Korean homie. Fuck yeah, dude. Big fan of South Korea. Been there twice. All right, so hey, I'm gonna end my stream as always on fuck the war pigs. Stop shooting people, stop bombing people. Will it ever end? Likely not. In so many ways, there's always gonna be that small sliver of humanity that is the true definition of insanity. But yeah, as a whole, I think we all want to do better, right? I think, again, like we were discussing earlier, we can all attest that, man, we don't want to fucking hurt each other. We want to learn from each other. We want to fucking have races. We want to share each other's good-ass food, We want to fucking check out each other's historical monuments and our respective beautiful-ass countries, right? We want to do all this cool shit together, man. We don't want to fucking shoot and bomb each other, man. We're on a spaceship, a round rock, spinning around a nuclear reactor in outer space. Right? We are really living in a sci-fi book, man. So, yeah, we can do better. Hey, all love for you and yours. All stoked for you and yours. Whatever we do today, go get it. Keep your head in the clouds, your feet on the ground, one foot in front of the next, one able to be of service to another. Therein lies the reward in this ever so brief miracle we call life. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll likely be doing some more racing later on. To everyone in the showed up, appreciate it. For y'all, a great day. I will see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.